Welcome to the MWA podcast, the space where we celebrate the incredible Muslim women who are shaping our communities, breaking barriers, and making history. I'm Saada Mahmood, your host. Joining us on today's episode, we have our 2025 Social Media Award winners, Entry Level Mums. The podcast hosted by Nasra and Sawiya that's keeping motherhood real, raw, and relatable. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Hi.
You guys see that struggle? Thank you. Give me a round of applause. Rihanna.
You got there in the end.
Got there in the end, babe. Little tongue
love
twisters.
that.
How are you guys doing?
Alhamdulillah, we're good.
How's your morning?
It was good.
How's school run this morning?
School run was...
You seem like you're just done with the school run. How was it this morning?
You know what? I'm not going to lie. I've got it lucky. I can't lie. I can't even complain.
Okay.
Because my husband takes them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I just take them Thursday and Fridays.
Alhamdulillah.
And I still complain.
I know. Do you know why? It's because he takes them Monday to Wednesday. No, I'm dead serious. It's like when my kids used to go to school Monday to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they were feral.
Yeah.
Because I think you weren't used to it, innit?
No,
You're used to chilling.
But bear in mind, he takes them, but I still wake up and get them. I'm still doing the preparation. I'm still up with them. I just send them out the door, right?
And how old are your little ones?
4 and 1. Yeah.
You Nasra?
Yeah.
My daughter's turning 6 in a few days.
Year 1.
She's in year 1, yeah.
Mashallah.
Crazy how time flies. I feel like I blinked and she turned 6.
I know.
The hell?
It really does.
How has it gone so fast?
Nasra, you told me you cycled.
Yeah, I jumped on a line bike. Excuse my outfit. First of all, it's cold, so I'm wearing a jumper. Second of all, excuse the outfit.
Don't judge me there.
Well, I sprained my ankle, but at least I can still ride the bike. Alhamdulillah.
No, babes, you guys look cute. Thank you so much, Wallahi, for taking the time.
No worries.
My winners, MWA winners. How was the awards for you guys?
Oh
Hey,
my
listen,
God.
it was such a nice night. I got my mum to come, my sister.
The table was full.
Listen, I said, do you guys want to come? Everyone wanted to glam up. They were like, yeah, we're down. We're going to come. We're going to support you guys. So it was really nice. And I genuinely didn't think we would win.
No, you know what? When
I
I
can't lie
walked
to you.
in, you didn't think we would win?
I didn't. Cause
I
listen,
didn't think
I
so
don't win
either.
anything.
Well, I didn't think so either. But you know, when we walked in, we ended up having a chat with Dina. And
the host.
the host. We spoke with Dina for like a couple minutes and she was like, oh, you guys are nominated. Are you excited? And I literally said to her, I want to win. That's the first thing I said. I was like, I'm not going to lie, I want to win. And then everyone else that was asking me, I was like, I can't lie, I want to win. And I was saying to Sawiya, what if I'm getting my hopes up and then we don't win? It's going to be so embarrassing after I've gone and told everyone I really hope we win.
Oh, babes, congratulations. Well
Thank
deserved. You guys' reaction, you guys' speech is just so well deserved.
Thank you.
Like, even the judge that judged it.
Oh,
So, yeah. So,
Shouts to her.
congratulations.
And we didn't prepare a speech.
we didn't, because we didn't think we were going to
Genuinely,
win.
I didn't think we were going to win. So I thought, what's the point?
And
You know?
I do the awards every year and I don't prepare a speech.
Yeah, exactly.
We fully
You
didn't
guys
think we were
speak
gonna
well,
win.
so just go with the flow.
Just go with the
But
flow.
I love that you said that. I remember you were saying on stage that I never win anything.
Yeah, never. Genuinely, I always come second. Always come third. Like in school and everything growing up, like
That's
I
it.
always
The
got the
winning
silver
trend has
award.
started now.
Yeah.
Alas.
2026 we are.
Yeah,
We're
onwards.
going to
and
win everything now.
Yeah.
So how long has the podcast been going for?
So we started in 2022.
Yeah.
So
Hey, what
when-
ignited this?
So basically, I was in the deepest pits of PPD. I really struggled with my first kid.
Yeah.
And
Postnatal depression.
Postpartum depression.
postpartum depression.
Postpartum, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after I had my first child, Jenna, when she was about 5-6 months, basically I had like a blog where I used to write. And I used to always write about my experiences, you know, when I travel, when I anything, when I first got married, how I met my husband. I used to just write about my life. So when I got pregnant, I started writing about each trimester.
Okay.
And I started romanticizing the idea of motherhood. It was my first time. I didn't, because my pregnancy was so smooth. I was kind of like getting it into my head that like, oh, it'll be fine. I got this.
Yeah.
Then postpartum hit me like a ton of bricks, right? And
What did your postpartum look like, if you don't mind me asking?
it was just very, very low moods, not leaving the house, not speaking to my family.
Very dark.
I couldn't even speak to my husband for, I think, a couple of weeks. I was just mute. I couldn't speak. I was heavily sleep deprived. The C-section recovery was really bad. And during that time, I used to talk to Nasra. I didn't meet her. Like, I didn't even know her, but we followed each other on Instagram.
Yeah.
And she always used to pop up on the DMs to like give me advice, and we'd like go back and forth. And she was probably one of the first people that I spoke to about PPD. And I told her, like, I feel really down. I don't think I'm connecting with my daughter. Like, is this normal? Like, you know. And I decided, look, let me just use my blog to just really be honest and write about how I'm feeling with PPD. And I asked Nasra if she would like to come and meet me and I would interview her. I asked her if she wanted to be a feature on the blog.
Yeah, I was like, of course.
She was like, yeah,
anything to get me out of the house.
Get me out there.
I was like, let's go. At that point, I was also severely depressed.
She was also going through it.
My little one was she like a year and a half?
Okay.
Yeah.
She was a year and a half, and Sawiya's daughter was like 4 months, 5 months.
4 or 5 months, yeah.
Yeah, she was about a year and a half, and I was trenches. I was in the absolute
What did that look
worst
like for
time
you?
of my life. At the same time, I was going for a divorce, so there was just a lot going on, and also like I was really like, I don't know, not just tired, but like, you know when you get past tired and you're like just so exhausted that you don't even know what reality is. So I felt like my brain wasn't really functioning correctly, and then I was experiencing like, you know when you like miss your old life. So I felt guilt as well, like, and there was a lot of shame, and then I couldn't breastfeed, and then like there was so many things happening at the same time for me that it just sent me into a spiral. Like it was really bad. And then again, I couldn't talk to anyone about it either. I didn't even realize what I was going through at the time until I started talking to Sawiya about it, and then I was like, yo, this is bad. And then when we did the blog for Sawiya's, what she was going to write up about her experience, we talked for like 4 hours, isn't it?
Yeah.
We were in Wembley. We were in some random dessert shop in Wembley.
Horti Dolce or something.
Yeah, Dolce.
Yeah.
We were in there for like 4 hours.
It
It was
the fancy one.
Yeah, but I mean, it was when they first opened, so the service was really bad. And they completely ignored us for like 4 hours. But we wanted to be ignored because we were busy.
We were bonding,
right?
Actually recording.
We were busy. So it was really like really intense, Sawiya, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
we laughed, I cried. I cried a few times. Yeah. And then like, I don't know, you know when you feel like gagged, like you can't speak?
Yeah.
I felt like when I was getting through it, like talking to Sawiya, all the like knots were like coming out as tears. So that's why like it was hard, but it was a very beautiful conversation.
It sounds therapeutic.
It was so therapeutic. And then Sawiya wrote it all up and she posted it. Remember you posted it on your blog, and it did so well. Like
it resonated with
we were so shocked.
Yeah.
We didn't think anyone was going to read it.
I didn't think people were going to read it, to be honest.
We had like messages from like women in like Sweden, women in like Canada, who were messaging us and like, oh my God, Habriya, like you did so well. Like you guys are speaking about something that nobody talks about. Like, thank you for like bringing this to light, because I went through it. Nobody talked about it when I was going through it. It was so beautiful.
Yeah, and
I suffered with PPD. Now that I know a name for it. Yeah, with my first. And I was a teenage mum, but like with me, and I was going through a divorce.
Wow.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
But like it was like with me, I didn't know what to call it, because for me, it was a disconnect. It was a huge disconnect.
Yeah.
It was literally like I was babysitting this kid. His mum's gonna come collect him soon. Yeah.
Whose kid is this?
Whose kid is this? But like one thing I did know is how to take care of him.
Yeah.
And I knew how to take care of kids. So for me, it was just like, okay, go with emotions. Do you know what I mean? Just take care of him, and you know?
Yeah.
But like there was, it was when he turned a year, I was like, oh snap. I feel like something came in my heart that was just like, oh, you ain't going nowhere. You're mine. Okay, fam.
Oh.
But like, I did have that huge disconnect. And only later on, I found out, oh, was that actually postnatal depression? So yeah, so no, I didn't know. But like so many go through it. Like how could we not? We've just gone through the trauma of giving birth. And then it's like dealing with the sleepless nights and everything else. Throwing a divorce
throwing a divorce is actually mad.
No, man.
At that time, I think because you guys experience it as a disconnect. I didn't feel that disconnect with my kid. Like at first, like I would admit, like the first few weeks, I'd be like, whose baby's crying, bruv? Okay, who's gonna shut this baby up? Like, this baby just not stop crying. Like, whose kid is this at first? And then after a while, I was like, oh wait, that's my kid. And like as well, I knew how to look after a baby. I'd spent my whole childhood looking after my aunt's kids, so I knew how to look after a baby. And I didn't feel that disconnect when she was after about 3 months. Then it was like, okay, this is my baby, and I really wanted to like enjoy that time, because I realized I'm never gonna get that back. And then throwing the divorce a year and a half in, I don't know, for me, my kid was like, she's kind of what got me through all of it. Like if I didn't have her, I probably would have spiraled way worse. Like she
kept you
fully,
grounded,
she
right?
got me through it. Like I put all my energy into her. I put all my attention into her. I put all effort, 100% effort. Now I'm like slacking in the effort because I'm like not depressed anymore. I'm okay now. Slacking a little bit
It's
with
about
the
me
effort,
now,
but
eh?
yeah.
Oh, it's out
Now,
to
do
play.
you know what I'm saying? I'm taking time out for me. But then it was like tunnel vision on her, and I put a lot of time into her and a lot of effort into her. But it was a very dark time.
It
was a very dark
So
time.
you've got a very tight knit family, and you still felt like you couldn't talk to them.
Listen, I was literally after the C-section, my mum was like, come stay with me for like 40 days, you know, the culture thing that we do. And I thought I would leave after 40 days. And the C-section recovery was brutal. I think because it was an emergency, there was a lot of trauma. I could barely walk. I needed help standing up from my chair, sitting down, getting out of bed. So my mum was like, stay with us. We'll help you. So I ended up staying with my mum for 3 months. She was born in March. I didn't leave my mum's till like June. And the recovery was bad. The sleep deprivation was getting to me. It was bad. My mum and my sister were helping me every day. Like I had all the support in the world, and I was still mentally not there. Like it was crazy.
Because even if it's like, because the first thing that came to my head, that was like, but your mum was there. Why didn't no one? Why are you sleep deprived? But like, and as a mum, I know that that's not realistic in the sense of when my baby cries, I automatically get up.
Exactly.
Your boobs start flowing.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? So it's not just like, okay, I can sleep through it. Hali, like take care of my baby for me. So yeah.
Also, I don't think it starts after you give birth. Like for me, my last trimester, I barely slept in my last trimester. So the sleep deprivation, I could only sleep for 4 hours at a time. You know, when your bump is just so heavy and so big, and then like sleeping on one side hurts, and then like you have to keep getting up, and like you have to sit up to turn to then lay on the other side. So the sleep deprivation doesn't even start after you give birth. You're already depleted.
So true.
By the time you've given birth and you're exhausted, now it's like
giving birth is like your
no
body
sleep.
running a marathon, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's literally like imagine that and then look after a baby and
yeah.
Okay, so now we're 4 years in from starting there. So no, Suk. Okay, so let's rewind. Then you guys did the blog post. You did.
Oh yes. So after I posted it, it resonated with a lot of people.
A lot of people.
I didn't expect it. I posted it on Twitter and Instagram, and a lot of people were like, "Wow, like I resonate with this. Thank you guys for doing this." And I thought my job here was done. Okay. And then Nasra messages me, and she's like,
"No, so we
it was
spoke.
Cool.
No, we kept talking after that, and like we would end up having like 3-hour phone calls. You know when you just blink and it's like, how has it been 3 hours? Like we'd be like, oh my god, we've been on the phone for 4 hours, and we just had like multiple conversations. And I remember saying to Sawia, how come no one talks about this? Like, let's have a look online and see if there's a creator online who we can relate to, who looks like us, who's Somali maybe, or maybe Muslim in general, like who actually is telling the truth about what we're going through or what they're going through, just to relate to us a little bit. We couldn't find anybody. Like there was not a single soul online that we could find who was like, yeah, this is a little bit shit, not gonna lie. Like, not gonna lie, I'm struggling. Everybody had like spotless houses. Everybody had like they got their shit together. They got everything together. Like it was really hard to like just to see somebody who was experiencing it. Not that we wanted somebody to be suffering, but like
no, but like
just to relate to us, you know? So then I said to Sawia, what if we started a YouTube channel and like we just talked about this? Obviously at that time, it was like my housing situation was uncertain. I didn't know whether I was going to stay in Birmingham, whether I was going to move back to London.
Oh, you
like,
originally from
London? No, I'm from London.
Okay, about to say, you don't
no, man.
Nah, her
Please
ex-husband.
respect me. I'm from London. I'm not from there, okay? I lived there for like 3 years while I was married. Yeah, and then I ran away. No, fully. And then I ran away, right? But I didn't know whether I was going to stay there because I had a flat there. I didn't know if I was going to stay there or if I was going to move back. So everything was a bit uncertain. But I still said to Sawia, why don't we just talk about something, innit? And then Sawia was like, sorry, mate. I'm an introvert.
Yeah, I was about to say, Sawia, you come across as an introvert, and you come across that you're more, I'm happy to be behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I'm happy to write about it.
This is why I said to her, do you want me to write another blog? Because I'm not going to
No, she was fully like, no, I'm not doing it. Like, she was like, Nasra, no, sorry.
I didn't want to be perceived. And
Yeah.
and then also on top of that, it was such a vulnerable topic.
Very.
Like, what do you mean we're going to talk about our motherhood journey? Like, you must be mad.
And then we're going to post it online for the world to see.
it took a while. Like, literally, when she first said it to me, I was like, yeah, that sounds cool. Maybe ask someone else.
No, she fully was like,
Listen, I support you.
do you not have anyone else? Do you not have anyone else that you could do this with? What about if you did it by yourself? I was like,
I
sorry,
can
man.
help you behind the camera. Do you know
No,
what
but
I mean?
I left her in it, so I was like, I'm not gonna push it. I'm not gonna like, I'm not gonna push it.
I'm not gonna force it.
I'm not. And then after like, was it like a week and a half or 2
Maybe
weeks?
it was like a week or something.
It was about a week. Saweer was like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna step out of my comfort zone.
Good.
Let's do it. And then we planned it for like 6 months. We did the logo. We did.
We thought of the
We
name.
thought of the name. Saweer came up
Love
with
the
the name.
name.
No, I loved it as well. Saweer gave me a list of options, and I was like, that one.
Yeah, I love the name.
Yeah,
Because I wanted it to be, I didn't want the name to be too serious either.
Yeah,
Because I know how we're like. I wanted
Yeah.
it to be lighthearted. And I was just looking at all these different like synonyms, like,
Yeah.
different words. Because I wanted it to be like for first time mums.
Exactly.
It had to make sense for first time mums. We can't relate to a mum who's been a mum for 20 plus years, right?
yeah.
And we had one kid each. So we were like, it has to be beginner level. It has to be.
Yes.
So I started
Entry
looking
level.
so I started looking at all these like different like words and synonyms, and I saw entry level, and I was like, entry level mums. I
Love
was
it.
like, that sounds funny. I
No,
like
I
it.
love it.
I liked it as well.
Yeah.
Immediately, I was
Just
like,
hit the nail
that
on the
one.
head, right?
Yeah.
It just says what it is.
It just
yeah.
made sense, man. We fell in love with that name
We
straight
did.
away.
Who are you guys before you were mums?
Oh, that's a good question, you know.
That is a good question.
Yeah.
Before I was a mum, I was definitely more. I don't know. I feel like low key, like I was more carefree. I was more. I was here, there, and everywhere. Like I used
Did
to
you
travel.
study? Have you
I worked abroad. I was in Canada for 2 years.
doing what?
Marketing job. Like I just decided after uni, I was like,
What did you study?
I studied journalism. So I've always liked
Nice.
writing. I've always liked like I went into like social media and marketing kind of jobs. So then I just applied for like a visa. They were looking for British people between the ages of 18 to 31. And they were like, if you apply, you might be able to work in either Canada or was it like Asia, China or whatever. I
Wow.
wanted to go China at first, but my parents were like, we ain't got no family members there.
Right.
You ain't going there.
You're going too far.
China.
So I looked at Canada and I was like, look, I said to my dad, your sister lives in Canada. I don't mind staying with my cousins. Like,
Also,
you know,
language barrier. Did you not think of like language barrier?
Like she was
I didn't
just
care.
running.
I was there for the vibes. I was going to go for the vibes.
Food.
She would have came
would've
back
been-
talking
yeah,
Mandarin, babes.
it would've been
Hello,
hard,
hello.
Sylvia.
No. I know
Food and
halal
that.
stuff.
it
Yeah,
would've been
100%.
difficult.
Yeah. So I saw Canada and I was like, you know what? I've been Canada before. I loved it.
Hmm.
Let me see if I can
Where
do
were you?
this.
Toronto.
Yeah, I worked in Toronto. So I was able to go there and I found a job within a couple of months. And I ended up staying there for like 2 years.
Suk, you found a job in a couple months. I thought you applied while you were here.
No. So they give you two options.
Hey?
So they either find a job for you, but that's not going to be like a career job.
Okay.
It's like a bartender or you work in a ski resort.
Oh.
Like it's like little like
Yeah.
unserious jobs, casual jobs. I didn't want that. I wanted like a proper job. So I said I'll do it on my own. So they gave me the visa.
When you did this.
22.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's brave.
Yeah, that is.
That's very brave.
Yeah. My parents didn't believe me until I showed them the visa. They thought I was going through like a phase. They were like, she ain't gonna do it. I was like, bet, cool. It gave me the motivation to actually like go ahead and do it.
You're wrong.
And I was
I
like,
love
guys, here's the visa. Like I'm doing this. I'm going. And they were like, okay, go stay with your auntie though.
I love that because your family are at least vibes, you know. A lot of families will be like, hell no, is my unmarried daughter going to another
Right.
country to work?
100%.
Hell no.
But I wasn't, they didn't say, they didn't let me go and live on my own. They were like, go stay with your cousins.
I was about to say
Facts.
it's because your aunt was there.
Exactly.
It's because it was like you're gonna go stay with
Exactly.
your and you can go figure it out there. Yeah.
And my dad was literally like, you're going to my sister's house. Do not embarrass me.
Facts.
Do you know them ones? Like, behave yourself. And I was like, Albert, you know me. I'm not gonna move mad.
Do not embarrass me.
He was like, don't forget your prayers. Be good. Like, be safe. You know. And then I was off.
And how did we like Toronto?
I loved it.
Toronto's lit.
I actually loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it so much. I met so many friends. I love my job.
They're so much nicer there, aren't they?
Everyone's lovely
Yeah.
there.
there's
Yeah,
So much
good
nicer there.
vibes.
I've gone a few times. Have you gone to Toronto?
I have, yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I don't like the winter, but their winters are very long. Like it's still cold in April.
I'm
Like, it's
sorry.
mad.
When I heard minus what? 30 degrees.
But let me tell you something. It's not that
different.
cold.
Count
It's
me
not
out.
cold.
Not
It's
that.
because we've got like the moisture cold
It's
over
not
here.
that bad.
Swear.
I promise you.
Do you know what it is? Over there is a dry cold. Yeah, so it doesn't hit you like that. It's a dry
Okay.
cold over here.
It's not the one that goes in your bones.
It's because this
I've been
one
saying
here is a
it.
moist cold.
This one
They
goes
say
in
that
your
'cause it's
bone.
humid cold, you get wet and then you get cold.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
God.
crazy cold over here.
This one,
cold
my
of-
knees are crying.
Canadians, when they come here, they complain about here.
No.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the snow was like covering the cars. I used to go to work every day, barely cold. I'm telling you, it's colder
No
here.
way.
It's colder here for sure.
I believe
So
you. I
sorry,
believe
my
you.
belly's rumbling. I apologize. I can hear it I can hear it going. Brrr. Apologies.
But yeah, no,
Brother.
honestly, I
I did not.
was more carefree. I was more confident. I was more like, I used to really grab life with the horns, like I was just a go-getter. I feel like motherhood knocked my confidence a little bit.
So were
It
you
does
still
do that.
introverted?
I was introverted, but I was more confident back then. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Because even if
Yeah.
I feel like you're an introvert extrovert, because an introvert ain't jumping on a flight and going to start new beginnings and fresh faces and forced to get out of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
So
again,
you've got that side of you that does push.
I feel like going to stay with my cousins, I felt comfort there. I wasn't gonna go to Toronto on my own. I still felt like I had my people there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Still felt like it, exactly.
I think that's why I did it. Like, to be fair, I think I would have been a bit shook if I actually went to China. I think it would have been a bit mad.
China would have been scary.
Yeah, it would have been scary.
And how about you, Nasra?
Oh, who was I before I was a mum? You know what? I will say, I've worked really hard to go back to who I was before I was a mum.
Okay.
I think as well that postpartum period, the first 3 years knocked me. It knocked I don't know. I wouldn't say my confidence. I've always been audacious, but I think it knocked my social skills. And then COVID really messed up my social skills because I realized I actually like being at home. So I've become a homebody since COVID.
Yeah.
But
I can relate to that, yeah.
yeah, but who was I before that? I mean, I'm an only child. I feel like I've spoken a lot about this online.
You're an only child?
I'm an only child. Yeah.
In a Somali household?
Yeah. From both sides, furthermore. My dad don't so my dad he didn't have any more kids and my mum didn't have any more kids, so it was just me.
Oh, no way.
So
did you at least have cousins?
I
and
have
stuff?
a million cousins.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I have about a million cousins.
Okay.
But my my upbringing was very I don't know, my mum worked. She worked my whole life pretty much. So I kind of just got on with things. I was alone a lot of the time. So that made me a social butterfly, I would say. But to be fair, my mum did say that I started speaking when I was 10 months old. So I think I've just been loud and outside and just very loud since I was born. No, for real. But I don't know. I feel like I've always been the same. I've got ADHD severely.
Have you been diagnosed?
I have. I got diagnosed last year.
Okay.
I didn't do it before that because ADHD. I was
You
procrastinating. No, I was just procrastinating. I was a bit afraid as
What
well.
route did you take for that?
I took the right to choose with the NHS.
Okay.
And I did it with Psych UK, and it took a year, and they diagnosed me formally on the day of our was it our second event?
Yeah.
On the day of our second event, I got diagnosed formally. Alhamdulillah. But I think I've always had it. So I've always been somebody who, when it's something that I really love, my focus is 100% there.
Yeah.
Something that I really love, I'm concentrating 100%. But if it's something that I'm not interested in, it's going to feel like you're going to scratch walls to get me to do stuff.
It just doesn't work, yeah.
My brain does not tick in that way. So as well, I've done a lot of traveling in my life. My mum was very do you, be you, go have fun. I've flown out with my friends and my cousins, and we've been to America, we went to Cuba. I've been pretty much quite a few places in Europe. I've been to Africa by myself. It's I don't know, my upbringing in my childhood was very just do your thing, Nazra.
And because you were alone as well,
Yeah.
so you learned to be your own best friend,
Yeah.
from what it sounds like.
And I had a lot of freedom. I feel like that's another thing that a lot of our community can't relate to, really. I had a lot of freedom growing up. I was able to move to Africa and be I'm not coming back, deuces. And then my mom would be all right, have fun. It was literally she was vibes. She would be think about it. Are you sure? Okay, go for it.
Okay.
And even till today, I could be oh, I'm flying out tomorrow. And she'd be all right, cool. But I think that's because she raised somebody who broke a lot of rules. and was a bit of a rebel.
You're not gonna stress me out. Go to you.
No, for real. She's like, you're not actually gonna give me high blood pressure or diabetes. So no, I had a lot of freedom growing up, alhamdulillah, and I feel like I had a great childhood. There was a few hiccups here and there, but alhamdulillah.
Good.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the same. I don't know.
You think the same?
Yeah.
Now
No, I
that
feel
you've
like I'm
gone
the
to
same.
your mum's parenting style,
Yeah.
what have you guys changed or kept from the way you were raised? Was there anything? No, I want to know what you changed, because I feel like we keep the majority. We might tweak. That's what I feel.
Oh, so
What have you?
Oh, this question is very deep, you
It's
know.
a good question. though. Wait, if yours is serious, let me go first. Mine's
go first.
unserious.
You go first.
When I was young, yeah, Hoyo, whenever I do something wrong, she obviously, I speak Swahili. I don't really speak good Somali.
Oh, are
But
you
yeah,
Somali?
yeah. So she would be like a bunch of insults on top of insults. But like, as a kid, I'd be like, oh, she's just mad. But like, now that I'm an adult,
You said abuse.
I'm like, I mean, I'm not gonna call my kid stupid. You know, them ones. Like, I'm not gonna be like, you stupid little. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Obviously, she never did it in a malicious way, and I never took it like personally. But I don't know. I don't really do that now.
Yeah.
Probably the furthest I'll go is kumamako, but that's only like if I'm like really upset.
What'd you call her?
Kumamako. It's like the equivalent of like, I don't know if I'm allowed to
Is
say
it
this, but
Swahili?
it's the equivalent of like hoy that was.
Crazy one.
It's the equivalent of that, but like in Swahili. But she doesn't know what it means. But I knew what it meant. You know, them ones. I understood what she was saying, but my one doesn't understand what I'm saying. So it's almost like.
I'm so done.
But I don't do that. I try not to do that. I don't do that at all. Like now I'm like, you're frustrating me. I have to put my hands on my hips. I feel very frustrated. I'm my ADHD. You're stressing me out.
You're overstimulating me.
No, for real.
Yeah.
That's literally me now. I like changed the phrases from like, you little to like,
to kind of
I'm frustrated.
now. Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like we're better with our words now. We understand a lot more,
Yeah.
don't we?
A
So
lot
it's
more
just like,
emotional
a lot more-
intelligence,
Exactly.
for real.
Agreed. Hey?
What would I change?
No, not what.
What
would
have you
change?
changed?
What have you changed?
What have I changed?
Or have you just copied and pasted?
No.
Exactly. See?
Hell no.
See?
I feel like each generation needs to be better. at
Fact.
parenting.
100%.
You have to take
100%.
things and change things from what your
Mhm.
parents taught you. Do you know what I mean?
Agreed.
Absolutely.
But definitely, I think for me, it's like I grew up with a strict dad,
Okay.
and for many years, like up until my 20s, I don't think I connected with him properly. It's only now that I've got 2 kids that I feel like he's softened. I think it's also his old age. He's
Yeah,
just
about
become
their age.
soft.
I think grandkids soften them as well.
Trust
Like
me,
a
yeah,
lot.
yeah. But like majority of my life, I didn't really have a good bond with my dad, and my mom was kind of taking everything on. So I always knew from early that like you have to connect with your kids. It's important, and you have to also try and like push your partner to be more involved, because I feel like my mom did a lot for us growing up, and my dad took the back seat. And I've seen what it did to their marriage, right? They're still together, alhamdulillah. But like growing up, I used to be like, oh my God, like Hoy is tired, like mum's tired.
Yeah.
So I think now as a mum, I'm delegating tasks to my husband. I'm making sure he's involved. I'm saying, yo, like you ain't got work soon yet. You're doing the school run. I'm so sorry. It's a shared role, and if we can
100%
both do it, we're both gonna do it. Do you know what I mean? We're both in it together, because I watched like till now, my mum hasn't sat down. Like she's been working for over 30 years. She's tired. You can see it affecting her body. And I think what I'm taking from this is like learning to the balance of like self-care and motherhood, knowing when to ask for help, really delegating tasks to your husband and making sure he's involved with the kids and just things like that.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm changing
That's really good.
and working on. Yeah.
I love that
I don't want to
for
be a tired mum. Yeah.
One of the main things we spoke about when we started our podcast was it was the whole like when you leave your kid with your husband and then people are like, where's your kid? And then you're like with their dad and they're like,
Yeah.
Eb, oh my God, you left them with their dad.
Literally. Like they're going to starve and with
The other parent, yeah.
Yeah, literally, who else? Like, I mean, we created this kid, so why can't I leave the kid with
And he is more
their
than
partner?
capable. He's
He
not.
is,
He's,
but you know what it is because they grew up. I don't know. I can speak for Somali households and stuff, but they've grown up seeing that their mum's doing everything.
Exactly.
So now it's like I've gone and I've gotten married and I can't do anything. They feel like, okay, this is not a role for me. This is just you. But no, I feel like that's something that really saves you as a woman, as a mom, you need to delegate, and you need to delegate with your spouse. And yes, we got the whole weaponized incompetence thing, but it doesn't matter. Again and again and again.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to, for me, it's like, my mom used to always say, because when I would come home and I would leave my kids with their dad, and I'd come home and I'd be like, oh, like, why is it when I'm left here, the house is clean, everything's taken care of and whatnot, but when I leave him to do it, nothing's done? Like, she goes, listen, are your kids fed? I said, yeah. Are they alive? Yeah.
Pick your battles, bro. Pick your battles.
Pick up where you left off. And for real, that really, that relaxed me, because afterwards we can discuss that, but when they're young is really intense.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, the one thing I changed was showing more affection to my kids.
Oh.
My mom was a go-getter. She was strong. She was a single mom. My dad passed away. So I don't know how to say that. But she never said I loved you. I didn't know that I was missing it. Yeah, my mom showed it in every way possible. Like, we used to be called the white kids in our school, because my mom, we would travel. We all had roller skates. We would go to Haven before Haven and Butlins.
No way.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So my mom poured into us. We all knew how to do the kid thing, right? Swim, ride a bike. You know, the basics. You know how to do. So my mom really poured into us, but she never had affection growing up. Do you know? And she was like, I love you for me was action.
Wow.
And so it was. Now, like, as adult, after we discussed that with her, now all the time, I love you, love.
That's so cute.
So that's definitely something that I've changed.
That's a good point, actually, because I'm working on that as well. I'm not that affectionate. Like, I don't even like holding hands with, like, she always tries to hold my hand and I'm like, get off me. Like,
no, seriously, I'm like, so I'm a touchy-feely person.
Me too.
I need hugs. I need to hold hands.
Even when I'm sitting next to you, I want to stroke you.
Literally.
I don't know. I need to sit on my hands.
Literally.
Yeah.
You see me? I have to, because otherwise I'll be like, oh, Suia. And then Suia's like, why is she touching me? It's my love language.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to be more affectionate too, because sometimes I feel like I'm very similar to my dad, personality wise.
Yeah.
My mom is the one that's, my mom's a people person and she's very chatty, and my dad is more quieter, nonchalant, introverted.
Yeah.
And sometimes I see
Are you the
myself in
eldest?
him. No. I've got Sumaya's older, 1 year. I'm
It's
second.
older.
Yeah.
We were talking about that, because to be honest, you two throw me off age-wise.
Really?
You really throw me off. I'm like,
very
are they
close in age.
In their 30s? Are they in their 20s? Are they in me?
What, me and Suya?
Yeah.
I'm 31.
Okay.
I'm going to be 33 this year.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys came into our side of the world.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yep.
But you feel like you're more like your dad in that sense.
Yeah, so I just always thought to myself, like, because my husband's the fun parent. He is the one that says yes to everything. He's the one that's got like a softer heart towards them. I'm the one that's like, because obviously I'm doing most of the load when he's working and stuff. Like, so when he comes home, I'm the one that's like overstimulated, and I'm just like, it's been a long day. The kids have been having tantrums, blah, blah, blah. And when he's off work on the weekends, he's doing all the fun things with them, because he has all the energy to do that.
Yeah.
So sometimes I think to myself, maybe Suia just is digi a little bit, like, calm down, just
Babes, it sounds
have
like
a bit
you're
of
getting
fun
what
with
you asked
them.
for. Do you know what I mean? Because you were
I
saying
know,
your
but-
relationship with your dad was a bit.
No, I
But
love
like
it for them.
Yeah.
No, genuinely.
Yeah,
There's a
when
reason
you
I
see it,
married
that's
this
what I
guy.
know. When you see it with them with their dad, do you
Love
like
that.
seeing that?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love that he's the soft one. Because I grew up with a strict dad, and trust me, it's not fun. Yeah. So, no, I love it for them. But sometimes I'm like, I don't want to be the strict one now compared to him.
Disciplinarian, yeah. You don't want to be the one that disciplines.
Yeah.
I love being a disciplinarian. I do. I love it, man. I'm like, the dad should be the soft one. That's the way I see it. I see it as the dad should be the softer one and whatnot. And if dad raises his voice, oh my God.
Oh,
everyone, like,
no.
do you know what I mean? Everyone needs to be like, what's going on?
Yeah.
You know? But like, mum, you need to know my voice is raised all the time, because you guys don't hear me when I talk to you normally.
Yeah.
You know? So, but yeah,
I'm
I
also the
much prefer
disciplinarian.
to be the disciplinarian.
Same. I'm also the disciplinarian.
Yeah.
Her dad, she's got him wrapped around her little finger. Like, she's like, jump, and he's like, he doesn't even say how high, he just jumps. Like, she literally has him wrapped around her little finger, and he's so like calm with her, where I'm like, he's like, Hannah, can we talk about this? Let's think about your actions. And I'm like, why are we doing that? So literally now she knows. She's like, oh, it's okay, Dad, we'll just talk about it. And then with me, she's like, calm down, mummy. You need to take a deep breath. Your ADHD, take a deep breath.
You hate when they use your stuff
No,
against
she
you.
really does. She really does be. But you know, she's so sweet. Sometimes she comes up to me and she goes, "Mommy, I know you shout sometimes, but I'm not upset about it. It's just your ADHD. You're just frustrated." Wallahi, she actually comes up to me. She fully she diagnosed me herself with her own brain. She's like, "I know you're just frustrated." But co-parenting, like, we're completely different. Like, he is so gentle and so soft with her, and I'm like, all the time.
Yeah,
Best of
yeah,
both worlds.
me too.
No, I love it.
Best
Because
of both
again, I never had my dad. You had a strict dad,
Yeah.
but you had an experience of a dad.
Mm.
You didn't either. So neither did I, but of no fault of my own,
Yeah.
and of no fault of his own. Qadr Allah, right? But I never got to experience that. So now when I see him like be so soft with her and so gentle with her,
It's nice.
I feel like it heals, like
Yeah, it's
it heals
you at the same
something
time.
inside me. Yeah, like it makes me feel like so like warm and like happy for her,
Yeah.
because I'm like, you're so lucky to get this, because I didn't get this. There's like a whole chunk of like parenting that I never experienced, but at the same time I'm quite happy about it, because I mean, I got a pretty decent childhood, you know, them ones. If he was around, I don't know, maybe he would have been the disciplinarian and I wouldn't have had half the freedom that I had. So I don't know, you take what you're given. Alhamdulillah.
Very true.
Alhamdulillah.
All right. So, what was one of I don't know if this is a bit too deep as well, and if you guys can remember, what's the hardest topic you guys have talked about on the pod?
Ooh.
I think the hardest one is mental health, innit?
Is there a specific episode that you think is the hardest
Yeah.
one
What's
that
the,
we've
what's the
had?
specific one? you
Oh,
can think of?
the hardest episode. Oh, okay. In terms of our stories or the guests or both?
Both.
Because we have guests also that share.
I know, but like
really-
on the podcast, so an episode that you felt like was the hardest, the heaviest, the
There's a few.
Okay, for me it's one of two. For me it's
I
one of
think
two.
your brain just as soon as a question comes, you've
Nah,
already-
because you know what
I'm
it
still
is?
processing the question.
like these are questions that like are my brain's like, because you're talking about something I love. You get what I mean? We're talking about something that we've that it's our baby. Do you get what I'm saying?
Literally.
So for me, it's the hardest episodes. It was one of two. It's either Shukri's episode where Shukri came and spoke about baby loss, trigger warning, and she spoke about like how she experienced her first pregnancy, and we learnt about the cerclage, we learnt about the cervical stitch, like we learnt a whole bunch of new things, but it was very emotional. That was like one of the most emotional episodes, and she spoke about her rainbow baby and like how her second one, like it the fear and everything that came with it, like, but the happiness and the joy, like all of those emotions. I'm a crybaby. I was bawling my eyes out. She was like, I'm gonna try not to cry, and I was there like so it that one or Farah's episode. One of, for
Farah
me,
Al.
yeah, Farah Al is one of the those two episodes. Wow, they hit me. Both of them hit me like in my soul.
Yeah.
Like for me, I can't. I think I'm gonna probably, if I have to pick Shukri's episode.
Okay.
But it was one of the two. Wallahi, those two both hit me, and I remember them because I was very emotional in those episodes.
yeah.
Do you
Shukri.
have one?
I was gonna say Shukri's one, and also Ilham's one really hit me hard.
Yeah.
That one was really heavy as well.
What was that one about?
She talks about betrayal.
Yeah.
And she had really bad HG. And there was
Hyperemesis Gardivarium.
and there were certain like details in that episode that we didn't like publicly post because it was very, very like mad.
Yeah.
So that was, I would say that was the heaviest episode. Yeah. That one hit me hard.
Ilham's episode was very emotional as well.
Yeah, that one and Shukri's one, I would say.
Do you know what? For me, that episode has been clouded by that second wife reel. So every time I think of that episode, I think of the second wife reel, which is why my brain is like, it's an unserious episode.
Yeah.
But that was a very deep, like hard hitting episode. Ilham was really like emotional in that episode.
She was crying throughout the whole episode.
Yeah, pretty much.
How do you guys get through it? I think if one person cries, that's it. It's all over now.
Me too. Bawling my eyes out.
I never used to be like that though.
No
I feel like
way.
the older I've gotten, the way more emotional I've gotten.
Really?
Yeah.
I've always been a crybaby.
No, I only used to do anger tears.
Really?
Yeah, if I'm angry, Marcus, I'd get like.
Okay.
But yeah,
Oh no, she's the crier. I'm the one that's.
Yeah.
you're the stoic one.
Yeah.
You're
No,
the
but I'd say lack
I
of
love that balance,
self-control.
though.
Lots of self-control.
Yeah.
I think that's
But I
that's
love
probably
that balance, though. It's
yeah.
so amazing. Yeah.
zero self-control over here. Wallahi. Impulse control, none.
Zero.
None at all.
All right, what's the biggest lesson motherhood has taught you?
Ooh.
It's the last one of these questions, and we're going to go into a little fun something.
The biggest lesson. I need to think about this one. Do you want to go first?
I feel like I need to think about this one as well.
I'll go for you guys.
Go for it.
While I process.
Why am I involved?
No, you're a mum too. Come on, girl.
I am a mum.
Wait, we never even asked you how many do you have?
Too many boobs. You guys want some? Should I donate some? I have 4.
Allah
I have
Mubarak.
4. I have
Wow,
4.
Allah
And I've got
Mubarak.
all the different age ranges.
Wow.
Yeah. So for me, just, alhamdulillah. Patience.
Wow.
And that's the biggest thing I've been taught from my kids is patience. And I think the last one taught me that the most. He's going to be 7. And he would have absolute meltdowns if someone spoke over him or if someone, do you know? And I'm gonna because I can just talk or he might be talking to somebody else. Absolute meltdown. So that one there, the one that comes straight to my head is more patient, more understanding and whatnot. So yeah, that's something motherhood has definitely taught me.
Oh,
Yeah,
mine as well. She bugs
Yeah.
out when people talk over her. She's like, "You're not listening."
literally.
Yeah, she loses it. When my mum, like, bless her, I think she has something a little bit blocked in one ear. So when my kid is on one side of her, I feel like she can't hear her. So she just talks over her, but not because she's doing it on, but just because I don't think she can. And my kid's voice is really squeaky, so I really don't think it registers in my mum's ear, that frequency. So Hannah will be like, "Grandma," or she'll storm off. She'll be like, "You're not listening to me. You're not letting me talk." And I'm like, "Poor thing." I'm like, "Grandma, she's talking to you." She's like, "Grandma, grandma, grandma." My mum's like,
She can't hear it. Listen,
I don't think she can hear her. Bless her.
Do you have one,
Biggest
Sylvia?
lesson. Do you know what? I think the biggest lesson that motherhood has taught me is that I need to be nicer to myself, because I feel like, I'm so sorry. My belly's really
It's
rumbling.
just you hearing it, babes, and I think the mic is close.
Okay, I apologize. I need to be nicer to myself. And I think learning that after I've become a mum, really, like, because me and Sawir have been going through therapy this year and last year and this year.
What do you mean, together or individually?
No, individually, but we
you guys
went
have got-
through the same therapist. So
Okay.
individually, but it has taught me that, like, when you're just going through life as like a adolescent and then early 20s, you don't really like think about the things that have shaped you and the things that affect you. So now as a mum, I've had to make sure I make time for self-care. I've had to make sure that my brain is at least quiet, like on some like at least regularly through certain activities or like things that I like, or like painting. I need to just quieten the mind. And it's also made me realize that I've just been winging life. Like, I swear, like, and I've not really been nice to myself. I've been like my harshest critic. So now that I'm like a mum, the mum guilt and like, beating yourself up about certain things or like not being able to do things and like just taking it out on yourself, I've realized I've been doing that my whole life. And now I'm like, enough is enough. Like, I have to put a stop to this because I need to give myself some grace. I need to be kinder to myself. I need to talk to myself the same way that I would talk to Sawia, the same way that I would talk to any of my other friends,
So
and
true.
I realized that sometimes my inner voice is mean to myself. Like, I would never say these things to anyone else. So how dare I think it's okay to say it to myself? Do you know what I mean? And I remember we spoke about this on one of our episodes where we spoke about like that inner voice and like being kind to yourself. And I said, there's nothing that anyone, any troll online or otherwise could say to me that would offend me or hurt me or trigger me, because I've said worse to myself. And I remember when I said that, I didn't really deep it until it came out. And then I was like, oh, I need to be nicer to myself. So I've been working on that in the last 4 years. And alhamdulillah, like, I am now my own positive voice, like the inner voice is now like, I'm now my own supporter. Like, I cheer myself on, I congratulate myself, I tell myself I'm proud of myself. Do you know what I mean?
Like, you're not gonna have these negative thoughts, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna have
Of
them,
course.
right? But like, and it's correcting them.
Of course.
It's correcting them. It's not following that thought down the road. It's being like,
Yeah.
actually, No, like covering it with facts in a bit.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, you know, you feel guilty and you're like, oh, I feel like I've just told my kid off. And then you're like, oh, you're a terrible parent. And you're like, oh, she deserves so much better. Like, she should have a different mom. Like, why are you even her? Like, you can really spiral. You know, them ones, mental health down the drain.
Yeah.
So now I've had to be like, nip it in the bud. Yeah, I'm struggling right now, but this doesn't define my whole motherhood. Doesn't define who I am as a mom. Doesn't define her childhood. We're struggling right now. We can apologize later. We can resolve. Like, you find like ways, I don't know, growth.
No, agreed.
Growth, innit?
Agreed.
So I feel like, yeah, I've learned that.
Well done for that though. Just going counselling and speaking and
Yeah.
wanting to learn yourself and getting to know yourself better. We don't do that in our Muslim community as a
Yeah.
whole, do you know? So it's awesome that you've both chosen to go do it and do
Yeah.
it together. That's amazing.
And our therapist is Muslim and she's a
Yeah,
hijabi.
amazing.
So it feels, you know, like comforting, like at home.
Yeah.
So when we're speaking to her, we don't feel like, oh, is this person going to understand what I'm saying? Or are they going to judge
Exactly.
me? Or like, you don't feel any of that. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Wallahi. What about you,
Yeah,
Stoya?
I was thinking about it, and I think the biggest lesson for me is like embracing curveballs, embracing unexpected changes, because
Okay.
motherhood is unpredictable. Kids are unpredictable,
It's
Yeah.
so true.
and you can't expect kids to like be on their best behavior all the time, or for plans to always go perfectly.
Facts.
And because the person I am, yeah, like if anything changes, if anything in my routine changes, it just throws
Does
me
it
off.
throw you off? Okay.
Yeah, and I really struggle to like embrace new changes. So like when Jenna was starting school, I was anxious for weeks. Like I just didn't like it. Like I was just like, why do I feel so stressed? But Jenna's thriving in the school. Like she's a people person. She's just there. She's making friends. All the teachers are lovely. But I'm like, oh my God, she started school. Oh my God. Like any kind of change, I just need to embrace it more, because it's really not that deep, you know? Like I just get in my head and I panic and it throws me off, and I'm like, why can't she just stay in nursery for the rest of her life? Why does she have to start big school? Like, I don't know. I just need to embrace that more.
Good. But that's something that you have been embracing more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's something that motherhood has taught you.
Yeah.
Life as well.
And just day to day, you know,
Unpredictable.
any
Yeah.
curveballs, you know, things can go wrong. Kids are kids, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you get them ready in beautiful outfits and one of them vomits all over it. Now you have to get changed again. Like things like that. It's like,
Yeah.
but what do you expect from a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old?
Facts.
That's what I have to keep saying to myself. So these are kids. They're not adults. They're not going to think like you. Like, get a grip.
Well, like when you guys
Do you know what I
talk about
mean?
this, it's like it's so healing to think that. Because for me, it's like I've done things so differently when it comes to like that as well.
Yeah.
And to hear you guys speak about it and stuff as well, it's so nice that we're at a stage that we can be kind to our kids.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That not saying that I didn't grow up with kindness or anything like that, but like, and it was such the norms back in the day. It was just discipline, and kids should be seen and not heard,
Yes.
and yada yada. I do feel like a lot of people have gone to another extreme with this whole soft parenting. Is that what it's
Gentle
called?
parenting.
Gentle parenting.
Yeah.
Gentle parent. I'm down with the gentle parenting.
Yeah.
I'm not down with using the gentle parenting as an excuse not to freaking parent.
Yeah.
Do you
Facts.
get it?
Exactly.
I'm down with the gentle parenting. Let's gentle everything. Everything should be gentle. I like
Facts.
that. But like in the not wanting to do it, all the other extremes. So it's nice that you guys seem like gentle parents, but in a good way.
Now, gentle parenting doesn't mean you can't be firm.
Exactly.
Gentle parenting doesn't mean that you can't like enforce the boundary
What does
and not
gentle
move.
parenting mean to you?
Gentle parenting to me means that like I'm treating you, even though you're 5 years old, with the same respect that I would treat a 50 years old person. It means that I'm treating you as a human, and you deserve all the rights and respect and everything that I'm gonna give you, right? But I'm also here to teach you, right? I'm not here to be your bully. I'm not here to be your best friend. I'm here to teach you and guide you through life, right? And I'm working on myself so that I can be the best guide for you.
Thanks.
And that's how I see gentle parenting. So before, I would see it as, okay, they're melting down, we're gonna talk gently to them and whatever. But then when they're melting down consistently and you don't enforce a boundary, or when you say to them, oh, we're not gonna do that today, and then they bug out and then you give in, that's not gentle parenting. That's you being a pushover.
Right.
But you're using gentle parenting as like an excuse. Now I'm firm. If I tell you we're not using this tablet, or we're not going on the TV and we're not watching the TV Monday to Thursday, I'm not going to decide to succumb on Wednesday because you're crying.
Yeah.
I'm going to work you through the tears, give you hugs, and it's okay. remember our agreement,
No,
remind you,
Exactly.
but I'm not just going to press play on the TV just to shut you up. I feel like that's what a lot of our parents' generation did. Like, they'll just be like, watch the TV, be quiet, sit there and just shut up. Like, just be seen and not heard.
Agreed.
Yeah. Parenting is hard, man.
Babe, no one teaches you, man. Parenting is beyond hard. You guys, I'm going to play a quick little game with you.
So
lot.
you didn't answer the question.
Huh?
That's fine.
Yes. Yes. The producer, she said, have you covered everything though, guys? No. We should do. Okay, you're wearing pink, so we're going to go with that.
Ooh,
Okay.
Give it to her.
thanks.
Hiya, lady.
It's so cute.
Ooh.
All right, cool. We're going to be doing the who game.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just going to throw out a few questions and then whoever relates or whoever. So, yeah.
What colour's yours? Oh.
Or you can point over to the other person. Yeah, if you think
Okay.
it's her. So it's between
Oh,
you
I can
two.
do this.
That one. That one, Masa Aniga. you know?
Okay.
All right, cool. All right, cool. Who is always running late?
Today, I'm not gonna lie. Today was a one-off. Okay, I'm always on
Wait,
time.
wait. I need my flowers. I've been doing really well the last year.
No,
Well
you've improved for sure.
The last year, I've been
For
doing
sure,
really well.
For sure. Yeah.
ADHD.
Did you make a conscious decision though
Yeah.
to do well?
After I got diagnosed, I was like, come on, we cannot continue with this. You need to be serious now. Fix up your life. Because before that, I was like, I don't know if I have this. Is this a problem? I don't know. Now I'm like, you're definitely ADHD. Fix up your life.
Who suggested to start the podcast? Who's more likely to derail the episode with a side story? Nasa, I think this is a you thing, you know. Who checks the stats and the comments of the most? I was really expecting that to be you. No?
Me? Oh, no. ADHD. I can't focus on
Me too,
anything.
love
I
that.
can't focus on
Wow.
anything.
Like, and everyone will be on top of everything. Yeah. So you're
Wow.
okay. Who's more emotional? Who handles mum guilt better?
I feel like I handle it really well. I don't feel any mum guilt. I don't give a flying monkeys.
Yeah. She handles.
I don't feel mum guilt anymore.
You see,
Yeah.
again, I was expecting that to be you, Sophia.
Really.
Because you were saying you were a bit more of the emotional one and
Yeah.
whatnot, but okay, good,
Yeah.
good.
I've worked through it,
Good.
especially with my therapist.
Yeah, no, I don't do mum guilt, babes. Who panics more when the kids are sick? This is a mum one. Or do
I
you
think we both panic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Equally, I think. both.
Equally, yeah.
Panic, yeah.
I hate it when they're sick.
Same.
Man.
It's the worst thing in the world.
I know,
Long
I
day.
wish I could take it away.
Not only because of that, but also now I'm jarred because I'm gonna be sick next week.
Oh, you know, I barely get sick though when they get sick.
Really?
Yeah.
I
That's
catch it
why.
every single time.
It just stresses me out because when you have two, they'll be bouncing back and
Oh,
forth. The germs will be
exactly.
going back and forth, and the
Oh my
next one will get
God.
sick, and then they'll give it back to this one. It's long.
No, I catch it every single time. She actually gave me COVID twice, bro.
Oh my
Like,
god.
long.
Do you know? I'm like her. I don't really catch it. Like it'll go around. I'll randomly catch it by myself one day, maybe,
Oh, okay.
and then they have to nurse me back.
Oh.
Who's most likely to overshare? Oversharer.
I'll be waffling.
Okay, who would survive a week without their phone?
Probably Suya.
Yeah, I think I can.
Yeah.
I am addicted to it, but I think
I'm addicted to it too. I'm severely addicted to it. It's really
Yeah?
bad. Yeah, it's really bad.
Oh, thank you. Well, that's the end. Should I have asked you more?
Oh,
Can I
that was
sim-
fun.
Yeah.
You should do this more often.
We could do
Why
more.
you have
Let's do
questions for me?
more.
I have more questions.
Yay! This is so fun.
All right. So what can we? Okay, how you come? Cool. Who's more dramatic? Who complains more?
Wait.
Low key.
You do complain. You do be complaining.
I do be
She
complaining.
do be complaining. We both be complaining, but you be complaining a lot.
Yeah.
This is a good one.
I think
Who
I
needs
com-
more reassurance?
Ooh, who needs more reassurance?
I think you reassure me quite a bit. I
Is
can't
it?
lie. Yeah, I get quite like in my
In your
head.
head.
Whereas she can let things go. But me, I'll be ruminating in things, and she's the one that's always like, "Sweet, get over it. Come on, get up. Stand up." So
Nice though.
yeah.
Good. Let me give you two parenting ones. Who is stricter?
Oh. I don't think the word strict is in my vocabulary, to be honest. I'm firm, but I'm also very like, you want to eat ice cream for breakfast, let's eat ice cream for breakfast. Like
Really? Okay, maybe
nah,
I'm
for
strict then,
real.
because ice cream ain't
No.
happening.
No, we can be eating cake for breakfast. Like I'm okay with that. Do you know them ones? I'm strict when it comes to
Really?
I'm strict when it comes to manners. I'm strict when it comes to behavior, and I'm strict when it comes to kindness and being kind to others, and also your boundaries and not letting people be mean to you. But if you want to eat ice cream for breakfast, we can do. Like I think I'm very like.
Yeah.
I say 25% strict and maybe like 75% fun
I love that.
or unserious.
I wouldn't
So
call
guys,
myself strict either. To
you
be
wouldn't call
honest.
yourself
No,
strict?
but it's just things like I wouldn't give them any sugar in the morning kind of vibe though. I don't think ice cream would work in my household.
Ice cream, cereal, same.
Cereal. Serious. Cereal is the same thing, you know.
you're
That's
right.
packed with sugar.
So what can we expect from you guys moving forward? What can we expect from entry-level moms? Have you guys got any more events in the pipeline?
We do.
Oh, we do?
We do. We just sold out an event that we're collaborating with Ho's Voice. Yeah.
Love it.
We're gonna do definitely more events this year. Me and Saria have got lots of plans, inshallah.
Nice.
We want to do a nice event for the SEND community, the mums with children who are
So
special educational needs. So we want to do some stuff with them as well, and just more vibes, more events, more everything.
More face-to-face
Yeah.
interactions.
Bringing all the ladies together.
And
just
where can
having
we
a vibe.
find you?
You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube,
All entry-level
Spotify.
moms?
Spotify. Yep,
Apple Music,
entry level mums.
Apple Music?
Apple Podcasts.
Khalas.
Yeah.
But no, thank you guys so much. This was fun. It was so like
It
hard.
was.
I
I
never
loved
get to talk
it.
about mummy stuff, you know. I
love that. I love that.
I love it.
It was really nice.
No,
I really
thank
enjoyed
you.
this,
Thank you
and
so
I
much
can't
for
wait to
coming
come to the next MWAs.
Yeah.
Wallahi.
You guys better. No, next year's
No,
one.
100.
Sahib, next year's one, we've already sort of decided what we want it like, and we've already put things in place,
I
and
love it.
it's going to be fun. So yeah, we definitely want you guys involved. You guys might have to even be the judges this year.
Yes.
Please.
We say please.
Are we allowed to nominate people?
You definitely are. You can nominate people, but like in the judges, is a different system. So
Okay,
it's like once
cool.
they've already been nominated and
Okay,
they've been
fine.
shortlisted, they would come over to you guys.
please,
And you,
please,
yeah, khalas.
Make us a judge.
All right, cool.
We'll be
You
so
guys, will
happy
be
about
judging,
that.
you guys will be in our judging panel this year. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, who would you guys nominate? Last question.
Oh, who would we nominate? So
Okay,
you
I
go
was
first.
thinking about this, and for her work on social media, I would like to nominate Safana.
Yes.
Safana
We love Safana.
is she's like a copywriter, and she kind of blew up over the last year because of the way she impacted a lot of people. Like she would speak about how to read between the lines when reading headlines,
How not to get duped by the media.
exactly, and she
Yeah.
helps people with media literacy basically.
Yeah.
She was speaking about how the news is reporting like the Palestine and Israel conflict and like all these different things, but like every time her video comes up on my FYP, I'm just like, I learned something new. Like,
Same.
she's just
Nice.
she's an absolute genius.
I
and
love her.
she's killing it. So I would.
And what is she online? What's her name?
At Safana Banana, isn't it?
Safana
At
Banana.
Safana with 2 F's.
Safana_banana, I think.
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
I would nominate our therapist. Her name is Ati, and her @name is @ConsciousCreeds. And she is absolutely spectacular. I would nominate her for the Community Spirit Award because she does so much for mums and she does so much for the community. And she's the most safe, the most like incredible, the most knowledgeable, the most wonderful person I could ever have given my traumas or like talked about my life and like things that I've experienced with. I've never felt more safe talking to anyone in my life. So I would nominate her. She does so much for the community as well. She's
You guys
incredible.
better be nominating her.
No,
we
100.
really
I'll
will.
definitely nominate
That's a
Safana
shout out. And that's
and
a shout out.
Ati.
No, good.
1000%. Yeah, she's incredible. Conscious Creeds.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much
Thank
for
you for having
joining.
us.
Well, the time has just flown. You guys, today we had the amazing entry level mums on. If you guys want to catch this episode, you can catch it on our YouTube. Well, we'll let you know when it's out, but you can catch it on our YouTube and on our Spotify. And you can also follow us on our Instagram and our TikTok at MWA Podcast. That's a lie. It's at Muslim Women Awards. Yeah. But thank you. All right.
Bye everyone.